I'm more interested in is the rest of the league, because now that the dominoes are starting to fall a little bit, it's Optic, FaZe, LAT. Optic, obviously world champions. They're not going to make any changes. They put it together at the end of the year. They were fucking gross. They had like just absurd days of COD, right? FaZe, absurdly consistent, multiple grand finals appearances, Simp and Abizi, fucking team's insane. LAT now, put them up there as well. You'd be ignorant not to. After that, it's just the fucking rest of them. It's just that. Genuinely, I think the biggest piece in all of this is, well, pieces, two players, Sib and Kleenex. I am very curious on what they end up doing, because I think that the Sib C9 thing, I think that's over. I don't think Dante goes back there. Like I said, usually out of game stuff kind of prevents that from happening. Maybe unless it was like with Paco, and there's a world where like since he's gone, he can come back and like they didn't fuck up. You know what I mean? Like they can just kind of squash beef because he's no longer there. I think that's really the only world where this is a thing, is if the issue was with Paco, and obviously now that he's gone. And Kleenex, because I'm super high on Kleenex. For those of you guys that, you know, listen to me talk about Kyle on stream a lot, and when it comes to him, I'm super high on Toby. I think he's a great Call of Duty player. I think he fills a niche in this league better than a lot of people do. So I'm curious to see what happens there. Maybe it's just boring and like they get retained and that like rumored beans thing happens on Toronto and everyone just stays and it's just a big old European team. And that's the case. I don't know what Dante does, because if I'm Dante, I'm trying to get on that Toronto team. I don't know if it would happen. I don't know if he can't get on the Toronto team. I don't know where he goes. I think it just might end up being like a last minute put together roster somewhere else. Maybe he like tries to get to Seattle again, like go back there with 04 and Abuza. I truthfully don't know. Maybe it's just like a ragtag team that gets put up somewhere at one of the other orgs, but him getting dropped and then all of this stuff happening kind of puts him in a very bad spot. And I feel bad because he ended the year as their like definitive second best, if not best player, specifically at Champs. So we'll see. I hope he ends up in a good team. He deserves one for sure. And I'm excited to see what Toby does. That's the top four, which is now the top three. And I think C9 and Toronto are out of it. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited though, bro. Being an LAT fan, this is some insane shit. I'm about to go coach just so I can watch them play COD. Just go coach and not have any input at all. I just want the link to the fucking YouTube stream. That's what I want, bro. I want the link to the YouTube stream. This shit is crazy, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know how Matt pulled it off. The Mad Lad did it, though. Hopefully, if everything lines up. If this ends up not happening, though, on the other hand, after all this dope has been put on social media, wow, that would suck ass.